Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Uncle Frank, and I am not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Hey, it was an eventful Monday, so let's review what happened. Congress certified Trump's 2024 presidential election victory. Justin Trudeau said he'll resign as Prime Minister of Canada. The first bird flu death in the United States was reported in Louisiana. The patient was over the age of 65 and had underlying medical conditions. Both trucks used in the New Orleans attack and the Las Vegas explosion were rented on Turo. From the article, the vehicles used in two separate incidents, the deadly New Orleans attack and the explosion in front of the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, were rented via the same app, a peer-to-peer service called Turo. Authorities are looking into several parallels between the incidents, including that both involve trucks, a Ford pickup in New Orleans and a Tesla Cybertruck in Las Vegas, were both rented from Turo and both occurred on New Year's Day. Both also involved U.S.-born military servicemen who both served in Afghanistan around the same time frame, but don't appear to have any known connections. I would just like to point out to my viewers, a Tesla truck, think Elon Musk, exploded in front of a Trump property, think Donald Trump. But on Thursday, an FBI official said that at this point, there's no definitive link between the two occurrences. Well, if the FBI says so, why should we doubt them? I'm not going to say anything here. I'll just remind you of this headline. Trader turns $2,000 into $3.2 million in 10 hours. The unidentified trader turned an initial investment of $2,137 into over $3.2 million by trading the newly launched HyperFi token. The return equates to more than 1,500 times the initial investment in just 10 hours, according to blockchain analytics platform Look On Chain, which detailed the feat in a January 6th post on X. If he can do it, so can you. Just saying. XRP flips USDT and is now the third largest crypto coin. Again. XRP price chart bull flag targets $15 amid increasing open interest. XRP price printed a bull flag on the daily chart, a technical chart pattern associated with strong upward momentum. Could this bullish setup and surging open interest signal the start of the second leg of XRP's rally into the double-digit zone? Stay tuned. Archer aviation investor and manufacturing partner Stellantis finally had a good day today, closing at 13, up 47 cents, or 3.75%. But what was the news behind the price action? Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg added Dana White to Meta's board, along with two others, Charlie Songhurst and Exor CEO John Elkann. Exor, which is controlled by the Agnelli family, is one of the largest European investment companies. Elkann is the executive chairman of both Stellantis and Ferrari. Exor owns stakes in Stellantis, Ferrari, CNH, Philips, Louboutin, and the Juventus Football Club. Is this going to help Archer? No clue, but it can't possibly hurt. But there's another angle I want you to know about. In December, this article by George Budwell came out. I loved it and featured it in one of my videos. Here's my only major concern with Archer Aviation. George mentions under key points that Archer had secured over $6 billion in potential orders while maintaining solid financial discipline. Strategic partnerships with Anduril Industries and Japan Airlines validate the company's multi-market strategy. Stellantis' manufacturing expertise is crucial, but its 20% stake raises questions about long-term independence. You see, he loves the company and its stock, but his biggest concern was that Stellantis might buy the company right out from under the shareholders, thereby robbing us of the stock's long-term potential now that it's also a defense contractor. Now, stick with me, guys. I'm getting to the good part. Then this came out a week ago. Archer Aviation stock sinks as firm doubles authorized shares, changes bylaws. Archer Aviation shareholders agreed to double the amount of authorized common stock. The United Airlines-backed maker of eVTOL aircraft also issued shares to car maker Stellantis following a previous agreement. In a regulatory filing, the company reported that in a special meeting of shareholders December 20th, investors voted in favor of amending the firm's certificate of incorporation to increase the number of authorized shares of the company's Class A common stock available for issuance from 700 million to 1.4 billion. Now, guys, everyone was focused on doubling the shares, but that wasn't the headline. Listen, the company also changed board and ownership requirements to align with federal U.S. citizenship regulations. Don't you see? The shareholders approved limits of the voting ownership and control of the company by persons who do not meet the definition of a citizen of the United States as defined by federal law. In addition, Archer agreed to certain limitations on foreign ownership. We're a defense contractor now, and check me if I'm wrong, but Stellantis is a foreign company, and I think Archer management may have just made it impossible for Stellantis to buy out Archer. On a side note, I'd like to take this opportunity for a shout out to Grizzly Research, who published this hit piece in August of 2023. Everyone else forgot, but I remember. We believe Archer Aviation is a lame duck. In summary, we believe ACHR is another SPAC that achieved a ridiculous valuation through unfounded projections and what we see as clear misrepresentations. Our conclusion is that, as an investment, ACHR seems set up for a metaphoric crash landing. Hey, Grizz, she's up 285% over the past 90 days. You guys are like Nostradamus over there. Now, Archer closed at 11.45 today, losing 6 cents or 0.52%. But if I'm not mistaken, we had an early print of $11.84 this morning, and that was above the recorded 52-week high of 11.80. I don't know what's going to happen next, but here's some comments from our CEO about 2024 and the year ahead. If you listen closely, he refers to us as the Archer Aviation Apes.
2024 was a huge year for Archer. What we achieved has set the table for an even bigger 2025. We built our high-volume manufacturing plant in Georgia. So in order to bring aviation to the masses, you have to be able to produce at scale. We set the stage for us to produce piloted aircraft, which we anticipate using in the UAE and beyond. We established a strong foundation of regional partners to bring our first commercial air taxi services to market in the UAE. And now we've clearly defined a pathway to begin commercial operations there. We established high rate of flight test operations and solved many of the engineering challenges that come with that. And this prepared us for 2025, where we're aiming to have multiple piloted aircraft flying across our flight test program and our early commercial operations. Aviation is changing so quickly in the defense sector, and we're proud to partner with Anduril to solve some of these challenges with an opportunity that's independent of traditional certification paths. After raising roughly $2 billion to date, we have the necessary capital to deliver on our vision. So I want to say thank you to the entire Archer team for continuing your remarkable track record of execution. You are the best engineering team in the world. Thank you to our fans, investors, Archer Apes, supporters. Archer is not just an eVTOL company. We're building the future of vertical lift across commercial, defense, and software applications. Archer's here to make sure that America continues to lead in the skies. In 2025, Archer will do big things. Buckle up.
Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.